kicked Meghan out of US. Queen gave Barack Obama special privilege to punish Sussexes' dirty plot. Even for a Nobel Prize-winning leader of the free world, this had been one of the great nights of his life. Back in his suite at Buckingham Palace, Barack Obama simply wanted to savor the moment. He had just been honored with a state banquet given by Queen Elizabeth II. It wasn't the Midas-like display of George IV's gold and silver tableware collection or the quality of the delicious Esches Grand Cru 1990 Romanée Conti which had made this such an exceptional occasion. It was the rapport he had formed with a host who could talk with such authority about so many of his predecessors. Obama had been enjoying himself so much that the Queen had eventually taken the Chancellor of the Exchequer to one side to ask if he might, very discreetly, let the US President know that it was bedtime. "I just said, yes, Ma'am," George Osborne recalls. "I could see Obama with a drink in hand, and I was thinking, what do I do? I couldn't just interrupt and say, oh, the Queen wants you to go to bed." Fortunately, he was saved by the Queen's private secretary, who gently nudged proceedings to a close. Still buzzing, the President summoned his two closest aides, including senior speechwriter Ben Rhodes, for a modest after-party in the Belgian Suite, where the Queen accommodates her state visitors. There was work to do. "I really love the Queen," Obama told Rhodes. "She's just like Toot, my grandmother. Courteous. Straightforward. All about what she thinks. She doesn't suffer fools." Harry and Meghan had promised so much, for the country and for the monarchy. After leaving the armed forces in 2015, Prince Harry had thrown himself into several causes, notably the Invictus Games for wounded military personnel. "Harry has shot the lights out with Invictus," David Cameron observed. The prince did not just win admirers at home, he persuaded the US First Lady, Michelle Obama, to become closely involved and secured an interview with Barack Obama during a stint as a guest editor of Radio 4's Today program in 2017. One BBC veteran recalls that the prince was a grafter and one of the most hands-on guest editors the program had seen. Another ex-president joined Harry for the 2016 Invictus Games in Florida. "I watched very carefully how he can relate to the soldiers," says George W. Bush. "He cared about them. I left with a very positive impression." So when Harry sat down with his American actress fiancée, Meghan Markle, a year later for their engagement interview with the BBC, a new chapter seemed to be dawning for the royal family. Samantha has sparked uproar and incredulity among some fans of the Duchess of Sussex and Twitter users after it emerged she has filed a lawsuit against Meghan, accusing her of defamation. Samantha is claiming Meghan made demonstrably false and malicious statements to a worldwide audience during the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's interview with Oprah Winfrey, aired for the first time in March 2021. Samantha also claimed Meghan published and disseminated false and malicious statements about her in a New York Times best-selling book, Finding Freedom, and in many newspapers and media outlets worldwide. Meghan did not collaborate directly with the authors of the unauthorized biography, Carolyn Durand and Omid Scobie, but authorized her communications secretary Jason Knauf at the time to pass on to them background information. Twitter users were quick to react after news of the lawsuit came to light. And some fans of Meghan appeared to be astonished by it, with one, at Chelsea Beach, saying, "Will the attacks on this lovely couple ever end? Let them live their lives in peace." Another, at Klausp93, said, "I hope Meghan files a countersuit." At Again Weekend, referring to the Sussexes' interview with Ms. Winfrey, said, "Did Meghan even mention her?" Similarly, another Twitter user, at Golden Rule, wrote, "If I recall correctly basically all Meghan said about Sammy is, I don't talk about people I don't know and she was raised as an only child. What is she suing for?